All right, welcome scopers, welcome scopers. All right, Daryl Muhammad here, real estate investor, trainer, coach, mentor, here to help you. Help you with your real estate transactions, wholesaling in particular, but your real estate investment transaction. Just doing my part to help as many people as I can. That's my goal in here, is to share with you guys the wealth of information and knowledge that I have about real estate investing, primarily wholesaling, and the rehabbing and all that good stuff. Okay, I've learned from the very, very best. We want to welcome you to today's scope and today's Meerkat broadcast. All right, as always, for our scopers, you can swipe to the side, hit share, hit follow, share it on Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and do that right now. If this is not your first scope with me, then you know the kind of content and information I bring you is something that you can use right now to go ahead and get started making money. Thank you very much, Sister Candace. Thank you very much for sharing on Twitter and Facebook. And over there on Periscope, on Meerkat, go ahead and put your information in so I can recognize you as well, okay? So let's go ahead and turn this camera. Hey, welcome everybody. Daryl Muhammad here, real estate investor, mentor, coach, online, offline, sales and marketing specialist, and professional. All right, my job is to help people. My job is to help people in my areas of expertise to realize their God-given financial potential, if you will, so we can be less dependent on other people, including the government, to take care of ourselves and take care of our family, all right? And we'll get into that on another training as far as why it's important for us to really go back to the old basic financial fundamentals. Basic financial fundamentals, all right? Our foreparents and generations before us, they always did something on the side outside of their main source of income, all right? They always were handymen. All right, there were men primarily in our history that have done something, especially black people in America always knew that they had to do something on the side. They had to get a little hustle on the side. But any intelligent person knows that they cannot rely on just one source of income. All right, now with education and a lot of propaganda, we think that we can just make it on one income. So I wanted to come to you today, as I promised you I would, and bring you some more content. All right, some more content from my up-and-coming real estate course that I'm going to release here in a few more weeks. All right, I'm going to do an exclusive training on Periscope starting this week. I'm not going to tell you when, so you can follow me on Periscope and follow me on Twitter. All right, but we're going to do a 13-day training on information from my course, all right? And I'm going to do an early release. Those that want to get it now, just let me know, and I can tell you where to get it now. But if you want to wait to get some more content, to really see if Daryl knows his stuff, I want to see if he knows what he's talking about. That's fine, I understand. Long as you're not cynical, all right? Long as you're not cynical, then I'm okay with that, all right? But those that want it now, just let me know in Meerkat land. Put it in there that you want it. You want to know how you can get it now, and I'll give you more information. Same thing on Periscope. Now, scopers, slide over to the right or slide it up from the bottom. Share, Facebook, Twitter, follow, and also tap the screen. Give me some hearts, all right? Tap the screen and give me some hearts if you know that this content is going to be powerful because you've been on some before. Then great, all right? So we are promoting this. We're doing a pre-launch on Periscope, so you don't want to miss that, all right? If you're not investing, you want to invest, then you definitely want to join on, all right? Then thank you, Gara Madden. I'm sorry. Forgive me for mispronouncing. I know I messed that up. Okay, so today we're talking about wholesaling real estate. Wholesaling real estate. No money, no credit, no cash, no risk. No BS. It is legal, it is ethical, and it is moral, the way that I show you how to do it. All right? Unethical people take something good and make it unethical. All right? But the way I show you, the way I do it here, ladies and gentlemen, it's all above board. It's legal. All right? It's legal on how we do it here, Daryl Muhammad. All right? So once again, follow me at Daryl Muhammad. All right. Thanks a lot, Candace. Invited 12 people. So go ahead and join me right now. Make sure you follow on Periscope or Twitter at Daryl Muhammad. And also my fan page at Facebook. Facebook, Daryl Muhammad fan page. That's where you can find me. All right. So we want to talk about wholesaling. We hear these claims, no money down and no credit and no risk, right? I'm chanting that claim. All right. But a lot of people don't believe it. You know, our BS radar is higher now than it has ever been in history because we have access to so much information, right? Which makes it easy for unethical people to get on platforms like Periscope and Twitter and Facebook and scam people. So our BS meter is at an all-time high. That's why I want to give you content. That's why I want to show you exactly what to do. All right? So you can at least say, okay, I see that. All right? My common sense tells me that I can see that happening. That's doable. I can see how that is legal. I can see how you don't need money, don't need credit, and it's not risky like I'm thinking risk is. That has stopped me from getting involved in real estate for so long. All right. So I want to cover that because that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get past being cynical and being over suspicious and being over skeptical, the faster we can get past those things, the faster we can get on the road to whatever it is that we want to do with real estate, investing, and wholesaling. All right. We want to welcome everybody. All your Meerkatters, welcome. All your Periscopers, welcome. My name is Daryl Muhammad, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Real estate investor, mentor, coach, trainer. Here to help you. If you want one-on-one training, reach out to me. All right? I'll give it to you free. All right? But you got to be serious. All right? You got to be an action taker. Okay? So you can, I'm an online, offline sales and marketing professional, expert, if you will. All right. Entrepreneurship, network marketing, sales, I can help you. All right. I can at least point you in the right direction. All right. So let's talk about wholesaling real estate. Wholesaling real estate, ladies and gentlemen. And over there on Meerscope, go ahead and share it. If you can share it or retweet it, go ahead. Let's invite some people out. All right. All right. Share. There's no lack in the universe. There's only abundance. There's only lack in our minds, okay? There's only lacks in our minds. That's why I want to share this with you free of charge, not worrying about those who are going to take it and never buy the course. People who rob and cheat and steal, they end up losing anyway, all right? So let's go ahead and talk about it. No money, no credit, right? No money, no credit. No risk, Daryl. That's a big claim. And as always, if that's true, why isn't everybody doing it? Well, I don't know why everybody's not doing it. The question is, why aren't you doing it? That's the real question, ladies and gentlemen. Why aren't you doing it? Right? Hey, Meriscope. No. Hey, who was that? Meriscope. Periscope. Did I say Meriscope? Periscope. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we covered yesterday the structure of a wholesale deal. Now we're going to go into and show you exactly how it's done mathematically. All right? Mathematically how it's done. All right? This is how you do a wholesale deal with no cash, no credit, no risk. All right? Let's say, and I'll use some terms, you have to learn them later. After repair, value of the properties is $100,000. After repairs, after fix-up. Okay? After repair, after fix-up. Hopefully, Meerkat, you can see it. All right? After repair, after fix-up. All right? But you're going to get it from the seller with your negotiation skills that I teach you. You're going to get it, let's say, for $50,000. Right? Mayo, maximum allowable offer. All right? So we have ARV. We have that. Okay? All right? So now, what do you have? The difference is the potential profit, $50,000. But a wholesale transaction, you're going to need some repair work. All right? 95% of the time, you're going to need some repair work. All right? Let's say the repair work, all right? Let's say it's $10,000. Let's say it's $15,000. right, in repair work, which is quite a bit. All right? So that leaves us now $35,000 in potential profits. Potential profits, all right? Now, we're going to bring the investor into the transaction. Okay? Now, the investor, let me put a little wiggly line here. Now, the investor is either has money or most of them are going to use what they call hard money lenders that will loan them up to 70% of the after repair value. Got that? Following along, ladies and gentlemen? After repair value. So 70% of that is what? $70,000 that they can borrow. Right? Okay? And here's the math. So $15,000 in repairs. How much is that? Where's my calculator? That should be easy to do. 55,000, right? 55K. Now, we have to pay the seller 50,000, right? Right? We promised the seller 50 grand. So 50 grand to the seller, right? After the repairs to the investor, right? He can borrow 70, right? He can borrow 70,000. He has put 15K into it, right? Here's the repair. 15K into it. Right? So now he can borrow 55,000. Now we promised the seller 50,000. Right? So let's put 55,000 here, right? That the investor can borrow after repairs. After subtracting the repairs. Because the hard money lender is going to lend you 70%, right, of after repair value minus the repair costs. So they're actually going to lend 55,000 to the investor. Got that, everybody? 55,000 to the investor. We promised the seller 50 grand, which leaves a difference of $5,000, right? Now, who gets the $5,000? You do. You do. I do. The wholesaler gets the $5,000. Okay, let's do that again. Found the property after repair value, after it's fixed up, $100,000. You agree with the seller to buy it at $50,000, right? You've already done your math before you bought that property. You buy it at no more than the MAO, the maximum allowable offer. Got it? $50,000. $50,000 is a potential profit, right? Now, repair costs. You have to factor in repairs. This is where it gets real sticky. Here, all these are areas, if you don't calculate right, you can lose money. All right? And it's just trial and error. Of course, I'll show you this and teach you this in my program. But that's where you can make sure, you got to make sure the numbers are real numbers, all right? So $15,000 in repairs, which is quite a bit. Okay? Right? So now that leaves a potential profit of $35,000. Okay? Now, that's what you look at. So those are that's phase number one in the numbers. Now, you go and find an investor. You know it needs $15,000 worth of repairs. You know the investor goes to a hard money lender and can get up to 70% of after repair value. $70,000. Right? But still have to fix up the property because the hard money lender is going to give you the after repair value. So you got to factor the repairs back into this. Factor the repairs back into it or subtract it out from what they're going to loan you. Right? Because they're going to loan you the 70,000, but 15,000 has to go towards repairs. Got it? Okay, which leaves now $55,000. You got it? $55,000 after you subtract the repair cost out of there. This is how you come up with your profit, how much you're going to make. If you can get this lower, then the profit will be more. Right? Okay? So now, $55,000. You promised the seller $50,000. $55,000 here. $50,000. You promised $5,000 difference. You see that? $5,000 difference. That's $5K. Right? That's what you'll make. That's what the title company will cut the check out to you for. Now, no money. Right? So where's the money coming from? The money's coming from the investor. The investor is going to send $55,000 to the title company. So you have a contract here, as I said it yesterday. You have a contract here, and then you have a contract here. These are contracts, right? So you have contract 1, contract 2. You send both of those to the title company. The title company has 2 contracts for this one property. All right? So you're in communication with the title company. You're the maestro. You're orchestrating all of this. Right? So they see a contract for $50,000. Me as the buyer, homeowner as the seller. Then they get a contract from my investor for $55,000. So now they have 2 contracts. They have a contract for $5,000, $50,000, I'm sorry, and then the title company has a second contract for $55,000. Now, of course, you're walking the title company through it, and as I teach you in my course, that you're going to find an investor-friendly title company, and it's not the first time they've done this transaction. Can you see it? It's not the first time they've done this transaction. Okay? All right? So, title company has a contract. You as the buyer for $50,000 has a second contract with you as the seller, $55,000. They know after both of these transactions close, they'll know to cut the check out to you to $5,000. So whose money did you use? You used investors' money. Because this $55,000 goes to the title company, which goes to the homeowner. Right? You got that? Now, no credit. You as a wholesaler, did you have to go apply for a loan? Did you have to go to a bank and fill out an application for a line of credit? Did you have to go to any financial institution to come up with this $55,000? The answer is no. So you can literally have no credit. Don't even have a credit score. You can wholesale properties. All right, and let me just take it a step further, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I'm so excited about wholesaling and why every newbie should start at wholesaling, no matter how much more money you can make doing apartment complexes and commercial units and flipping and all that kind of stuff, which is rehab and sell. Start here at wholesaling, ladies and gentlemen. Now here's the clincher. Do you know, or maybe you don't know, but now you'll know. Do you know you can have a felon? You can be a felon or have a felony and do wholesaling real estate? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you have friends and family members who are getting out of prison and they want a fresh start, they're remorseful for what they've done, you can take this to them and they can become a wholesaler. All right, Sister Candace, get with me. They can become a wholesaler because you don't need a license. You don't need a license to be a wholesaler in any state. Why you don't need a license? Because the law says the law says in every state that the owner has a right to sell his own property. The owner has a right to sell his own property. The state and government cannot tell you you cannot sell your own property. You live in a house right now. The government cannot tell you that you cannot sell your property. You have to go to a real estate agent. That's illegal. That's against the law. So when you go into contract with this seller, you're going into contract with this seller as a what? As a owner, as a buyer. And what they call it, the legal term is you have a vested interest in the transaction. vested interest. All right? So that's a bonus right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a bonus. Can be a felon or have a felony and can wholesale real estate. Or everything is reverse. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's reverse. Let me see how we can do this. Guess we'll have to turn it around like this. But I can't see it. Okay. You can probably see it, but I can't see that you can see it. I don't know how that's going to work, huh? Okay. Well, we're going to have to figure that out, meerkatters. How to do this, how to change this thing back around. How to make it not reversible. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I guess you just have to go to Periscope and check it out. Good. Thanks for letting me know. We'll have to turn that around. Sorry about that. And I guess it might be backwards on Periscope too. We'll see. All right. Thanks for sharing that with me. All right. Thanks for sharing that with me. So, all right. So, no money. We saw that. No money. Right? No money. Use investors' money. No risk. Well, what do you have to lose? Well, Daryl, you have to put earnest money on here. Well, not really. You may have to do it, but who says how much the earnest money has to be? Right? Who says how much the earnest money has to be? It can be $5, $10. They just call it consideration, right? Consideration. $5, $10, I don't know. Put something on it. You know, I learned in creative financing years ago, back in the 80s, you can use a promissory note as your earnest money if a title company will take it. Right? You're promising to pay that amount of money if the transaction goes through. And all it does is just passes through to the other side. It's just a numbers game. It's just either less you come up with at the time of closing or more you come up with at the time of closing. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen? So that's no money, no credit. You didn't have to apply for a loan. The investor does that. The investor goes to hard money lenders and get it done. All right? And no risk. What is the risk? The only risk, if there is a risk, is the earnest money contract here. That's the only risk. That is the only risk, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't put any down, then there is no risk even on the earnest money. All right? Sorry for it being reverse, meerkatters and maybe periscopers. I'll figure that out. And we'll just do it a different way, I guess, tomorrow. All right? If it is reverse on both, I'll redo it. I'll redo it. Okay? I'll redo it so it can be presentable. All right? So once again, Daryl Muhammad, real estate investor, coach, trainer, online, offline. Online, offline, sales and marketing professional. Pre-launching here in the next couple of days. My up-and-coming real estate course, The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate, Volume 1 and 2, is going to be downloadable. All right? No physical products anymore. That's slow and outdated. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe and follow me. I should say follow me on Periscope at Daryl Muhammad, Twitter at Daryl Muhammad, Facebook fan page. Daryl Muhammad Facebook fan page. That's where you can find me. But the training, the 13-day training starts this week, and it will be exclusively on Periscope. So make sure you do that. Swipe to the right, swipe to the right, share, follow. Swipe from the bottom, share, follow, Periscopers, and show me some love. And meerkatters, make sure you follow me on Periscope so you can get the latest and the greatest. And go to The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate. I'm sorry, thesecretstowholesaling.com. You get on my special VIP list. But if you want some free training and you want to get this course early at a special price, then reach out to me. All right? Reach out to me. Tweet me. Or reach out to me on Facebook. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, as always, we'll see you at the top, not from the top. Take care and God bless. All right, Periscopers. So I'm going to look and see if that's reversed. Hopefully it's not. Thank you, Sister Candace. And get with me. Inbox me on Facebook so I can get with you on the felon part, okay? All right. Well, that's it. Hopefully we'll see each other again tomorrow. Daryl Muhammad signing out. Take care.